Some people don't hurt you loudly. They don't yell, break things, or leave obvious scars. They hurt you quietly, softly, in ways that are so easy to explain away, so easy to overlook, and even easier to blame yourself for. These are the people who appear gentle on the surface, but leave you feeling smaller, a little more diminished every single time you interact with them. The people who smile while making you doubt yourself. The people who say they care while slowly, almost imperceptibly, draining the life out of you. They don't look dangerous. They look familiar. And that's what makes them so incredibly hard to see. The people who secretly hurt you are often the ones closest to you. A friend who never seems to celebrate your wins, but always has a magnifying glass for your mistakes. A family member who offers advice that feels like criticism wrapped in a thin blanket of concern. Someone who praises you in public only to belittle you in private. They don't stab you, they slice you slowly. A small comment here, a subtle withdrawal of affection there, a hidden look of disappointment that makes you feel like you are never, ever enough. The damage is quiet, but the ache it leaves inside you is loud. They know exactly how to keep you unsure. One moment they're warm and present, the next they're distant and cold. One moment they support you, the next they sabotage you in ways that almost look accidental. This inconsistency doesn't push you away, it pulls you in. It creates confusion, and that confusion creates a strange, powerful attachment. Because your mind starts chasing the version of them who was kind, ignoring the one who keeps hurting you. This is the psychology of intermittent reinforcement. When love and harm are mixed together, you become addicted to the moments of tenderness precisely because they're so rare. But there's another layer beneath the harm, their own wounds. People who secretly hurt others aren't always simple villains. Many of them grew up in homes where love was a competition, where affection was conditional, where vulnerability was punished. They learned to protect themselves by controlling others. They learned to avoid their own shame by projecting it onto you. Their harm is a survival strategy, but knowing that doesn't protect you from its effects. What makes their behavior so dangerous is its invisibility. They don't cross obvious boundaries, they push them slowly, inch by inch. They don't attack your confidence outright, they make small comments that chip at it piece by piece. They don't isolate you by forbidding you from seeing people, they just plant quiet doubts about those who care for you. And over time, the damage accumulates. It builds until you no longer recognize the person you were before they entered your life. You start questioning your memory, your emotions, your worth. And that's how you know someone is secretly hurting you, not because of what they take from you, but because of what you start losing within yourself. And almost without fail, they present themselves as your protector. They act like they have a special insight into what's best for you. They'll offer guidance that sounds so helpful, so wise, but when you walk away, you're left with this lingering feeling of doubt, not in them, but in yourself. Your intuition feels off. This is their method. They frame their control as deep concern for you. They wrap manipulation in a blanket of kindness. It's the subtle art of emotional dominance, someone methodically trying to shape your life in a way that benefits them, never you. See, they don't actually want you to crumble. That wouldn't serve them. They want you to stay dependent. They want to be the person you go to for validation, for permission, for approval. And if you start outgrowing them, they will find quiet, subtle ways to punish you for it. The hidden trait fueling all of this is a profound insecurity. Beneath that calm voice and gentle demeanor lies a deep, primal fear. The fear of being replaced, of being outshined, or worse, of being exposed. And so, to keep themselves feeling safe, they have to keep you small. They'll downplay your biggest success to protect their fragile ego. They'll poke holes in your choices to keep you uncertain, always second guessing. They'll withhold emotional warmth to keep you chasing their approval, always trying to earn back a love that was conditional from the start. Their entire sense of power comes directly from your self-doubt, and they know it. But here's the part they never expect: your awareness. That one moment of clarity when you finally see the patterns for what they are. It's like a light turns on in a dark room, and everything changes. You suddenly start noticing how your energy just evaporates when they're around, how your confidence fades after a single conversation, how your dreams, once so expansive, begin to shrink. You finally begin to recognize the true emotional cost of staying close to someone who benefits from your weakness. That realization isn't the end. It's the very beginning of freedom. Now, healing from this kind of harm requires a specific kind of honesty, the kind that feels scary at first. You must be willing to acknowledge all the ways you abandoned yourself to maintain that relationship. You have to finally stop explaining away the comments that stung, the ones you knew weren't just jokes. You must stop defending the people who are slowly destroying your sense of who you are. The hard truth is, some people don't belong in the softest parts of your life. Some people only know how to take from the places you are still learning how to protect. And here's the truth most people learn far too late. The people who secretly hurt you count on your silence. They weaponize your empathy. They thrive on your confusion. They absolutely count on you believing that they didn't mean it. But the moment you begin choosing clarity over false hope, boundaries over suffocating guilt, and your own truth over their comfort, their power dissolves. You don't need a massive confrontation to break free. You don't need to win an argument. You just need to stop shrinking. Because the minute you step back into yourself, the people who secretly hurt you will have absolutely nothing left to hold on to.